Hey my pretty people, welcome back. If you're new, my name is Tanya. I'm a retired makeup artist, beauty and fashion lover, and your pink obsessed bestie. If you're into all things girly and glam, you came to the right place. It's been a minute since I've done a perfume collection, and I thought it was time to update you guys everything that I own in my fragrance library and give you guys a rundown, all the details, tell you guys which fragrances I'm loving, which fragrances I could do without, just give you reviews, describe some of them maybe, and just give you an overall perfume collection. I do have my Stanley here and we're gonna stay hydrated because I talk a lot in these videos, as you guys know, and we need to keep that throat moist. That sounds so weird. Continuing on, I have perfume all over this room. I'm a perfume fragrance lover, so we're gonna be going through everywhere that I store my perfume, how I organize it, how I display it, and everything that's in my collection pretty much. So we're gonna start off with this shelf. I have more perfume on that shelf. I have mini perfumes across the room over there, and I have a couple of fragrances that sit around the room in other places that I will go over and talk to you guys about. And I have one new fragrance actually to share with you guys today. Just kidding, I lied. I have two new fragrances actually. These arrived in PR the other day. Go ahead and knock it out, open these and see what I think about them. So the first one is by Mugler. This is their Alien Goddess perfume, and this is supposed to be floral, so I'm very excited. Estoy muy excited to smell this. Oh, this bottle is pretty. Okay. Oh, I thought it had a lid. I'm like, I forget these don't have a lid, you just spray them. Ooh, definitely my vibe. It's very floral, a little sweet, very sexy. Yes, I like this. I'll have to continue to try it out. It has a hint of honey in it. I wonder if it has notes of honey or something in it, because it definitely gives honey. It reminds me of like the Gisou hair perfume, the original one, and then like Chanel vibes mixed together. We're gonna add this to my collection. And then we have a couple of baby perfumes from my son Margiela. Don't know how to pronounce that. In this video, you will probably hear me mispronounce various names. Disregard, thank you. These are baby little mini perfumes. I do have like a little mini perfume category in my room. I will show you guys that probably at the very end. I do have to move the camera setup and everything to show you guys. A little mini by the fireplace and a mini beach walk. I think I might own both of these in the full-size bottles. Just yanked the top off. None of it spilled, thankfully. Ooh, beach walk. Beach walk smells good, guys. Beach walk is very summery. Smells like the ocean, but fresh, like linen-y kind of. I like. So yes, we have these two baby mini ones. Genuinely have no more space for perfume. I should not be buying or receiving more perfume, but because this is my job, I do get a lot of the new perfumes and new releases in my PR. You guys know I do give away perfumes all the time and stuff, and I try to keep the ones that I actually like, and I like how they look displayed and I like how they smell. I digress. Let's continue on to the perfume collection that's on this side. Is that too zoomed in a little? Okay, basically zooming you guys in accordingly, hopefully. This is where my perfume collection began. On this shelf we do have my Brat doll from Jean Paul Gaultier. If you guys saw that video, the last video I posted, behind her. This is a very special box, okay, because it was one of the first YSL PR boxes I ever received, and I nearly fainted because who gets YSL for PR? Like, what? I don't know how they found me, but thank you, YSL Beauty. In no particular order, we're starting off with this Victoria's Secret Bombshell Glamour fragrance. I will give you guys close-ups. I remember just obsessing over this a holiday ago or two. I would wear this every single day during the holidays. This smells so beautiful. It's just so like sweet and sexy. It definitely leans very sweet. Like if you really like sweet fragrances, something that's very sexy at the same time, this is gonna be your girl. She smells very sweet, very sexy. It's also giving, I don't know why, it gives me Christmas vibes, but I think that's just because that's the time that I would wear this, was around the holidays. So this just reminds me of Christmas. The bottle is gorgeous and gold. We decorate the Christmas tree when we wear this, period. Next I have, wait, what is this? Next I have an Estee Lauder fragrance. This is Beautiful Magnolia. Such a nice sleek bottle. This one, you guys, it's giving just showered type of like a floral scent. If you like the fresh, clean scent, you will love this. Reminds me of like that Chanel Chance vibe. Just gives that very fresh, light type of scent. Next we have a favorite. This is a Miss Dior Roses and Roses. I think I've bought this twice because I really like it, but I am a floral girl. So if you feel like florally scents smell like grandma, you might need to go with like Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet, because that gives a lot more of a fresh, just showered floral sweet scent. This is definitely definitely strong florally, but it still has that hint of sweet like most of the Miss Dior fragrances do. I personally really genuinely love this. I get a lot of compliments when I wear it, but I feel like it's because, as you guys know, perfumes do smell different on everybody. Like, your pH balance is what makes your perfume smell the way it smells on you. I basically pull very sweet notes out of floral scents, and even dark woodsy scents smell really sweet on me. I tend to pull out the sweetness in the perfume for whatever reason. Those are the notes that stand out. So to me, I've always told you guys, oh, I really like sweet floral scents or sweet this scent, but really my body just makes it smell sweet, like sweeter than normal. I learned that a little while ago. Basically, a friend and I sprayed the same perfume and it smelled way different on her. It smelled super sweet on me. So just keep that in mind. Your pH balance has everything to do with the perfumes you choose. But if you tend to pull very sweet notes out of your fragrances, then you can trust my recommendations, if you know what I mean. Otherwise, go smell it yourself in the store, girl. It just gives very girly, feminine, ballerina vibe, and I'm definitely very here for it. Don't store these in direct sunlight either. I never have. I've always known not to store my perfumes in direct sunlight, but I don't know, but I'm just letting you guys know, when you purchase this bottle, it might not look this color. It will be very, very like bubblegum pink. I have a couple of fragrances from TJ Maxx and Home Goods. These are super affordable fragrance options and I'm obsessed, especially this one. So this is, I got it at Marshall's for $14.99. Why haven't I taken the price tag off? I don't know, I'm just the girl. So this one is Lauder de Paris by Jean-Marc Paris, and this just smells so, like, I can't, I love these. This smells so expensive. Like, it's just like bougie on a budget, I'm telling you. And the bottle is so cute. I mean, the bottle is what attracted me to it, obviously. You guys know I'm a packaging whore, so when I smelled it, I was like, yes, for $15, yes. And this is Perfume. So in case you don't know the difference, there's Perfume, there's Toilette. Toilette is more alcohol based, Perfume is more oil based. Perfume tends to last longer on the skin, up to 8 hours. Toilette lasts like 2 to 4 hours. So that's from my knowledge and experience. It might not be that exact time for everybody and for everyone's pH balance, for everyone's body chemistry, but from my experience, that's what I feel. You just have to reapply perfume less. So the fact that this is $15 and it stays on all day, period, sold. Equator Rose by Milestone Perfumes. This is another eau de parfum, which means it's oil based. This one's my favorite out of the two. This is giving Burberry Her, very sweet. It has a little hint of like Burberry Her vibes to it. This layers well with Sol de Janeiro, the pink one. So this definitely layers well with this, and it smells a little bit similar. It doesn't smell like it, but it has those sweet notes. So definitely two great TJ Maxx Marshall options. Apparently I did take the price tag off of this one for whatever reason. So what is this? Lancome. Next we have Lancome. This fragrance is from Lancome. Potato. The Teint Idole fragrance I think this is the Intense, no, Power. It's called Power. More powerful, just as it sounds, as the Teint Idole. One of my aunts wears the original Teint Idole, or Idole, is it even Teint? I think it's just Idole. There's the original version of this, and she always smells amazing, and she always tells me it's this, well, the original version of it, and I never bought it. One day this arrived in the mail, and I was jumping up and down in happiness because this is now my new going out that girl fragrance, because it's one of those. You walk past someone, they need to know what you're wearing. I'm gonna smell crazy after this. Oh, this just smells incredible. It gives sexy she-wolf vibes. It's definitely giving black cat wife, mysterious woman. Love this. You wear this if you're dating. You hear me, girlfriend? If you are single and you wear this. People will be stopping you in the elevator and at the grocery store and asking you what you're wearing with this. This smells incredible. Another one that I've repurchased for a very long time. Another one of those, but this is more of a nighttime scent. I feel like the Teint Idole, I definitely wear nights out and stuff like that in events because that's just what my life revolves around. But if you are the kind of person that works in an office or whatever, that Teint Idole, chef's kiss. Corporate girl vibes, definitely. like I said, she wolf vibes, like Devil Wears Prada, those vibes. This one, however, definitely gives me more nighttime. Like I would not wear this in the daytime for any reason. This is just really strong and really sexy, very mysterious vibes as well. I don't know, I always get compliments when I wear this. I've worn this out to go have a drink with my husband, dinner dates. Like I've worn this for various nighttime occasions. I think I gravitate this more towards like nights out where it's gonna be like a very clubby bar speakeasy scene. I feel like that's what you wear this to, like wearing all black. I also tend to gravitate towards this more during the fall and winter months because it's a very warm, sexy, darker scent. Next we have Miss Kayali. I got this one when it came out. Was it last year? I love the way it smells, but I think I'm not used to reaching towards it, so I haven't reached towards it very much, as you can see, but I love the way it smells, and this lasts, like this lasts on you. It gives me very cotton candy vibes. Again, maybe that might be because I pull the sweet notes out of fragrances, but I definitely feel the cotton candy, like sultry vibes with this. That's like a weird combo. Cotton candy makes you think of like little girl, but it doesn't smell little girl. It's definitely like grown woman cotton candy vibes. I really like it. I really like the way that this smells. I can't say it's a favorite. I reach for it like I reach for some of my others, but I do really like it. And I know this is definitely a more affordable sweet scent that's like at Ulta. So definitely go check this out. The bottle is beautiful too. So modern and like chic. And as you can see how much of this is gone, we have my good old Burberry Her. I will never not love this. This is my signature fragrance, I would say. I've been using this forever. If you've watched any of my other perfume collections or you've watched my videos at all when I've talked about fragrances, you know this is my number one. Like this is that girl. You guys are gonna be shocked. She was my number one up until a year and a half ago when I discovered another one that I'm gonna get into. It's on the other shelf, but we're gonna get into her. But this was definitely my that girl everyday, like the Tanya fragrance, as I called it. This was me in a bottle, and I cannot tell you guys how much I adore this. Like love this. I've always gotten so many compliments when I wear it. Smelling it gives me nostalgia, beauty room, Christmas decorating days. Do you guys remember I would always decorate? Still do decorate my beauty room for Christmas, but I used to go all out, like hang snowflakes on the ceiling and everything. This gives me those days. It gives me like Texas days, Texas shopping days. This has great memories. It has some not great memories as well, but mostly great memories. I feel very nostalgic of those days when I wear this. It reminds me a lot of like 2022, 2021 era, and I will always love and adore this, and I still do reach for it. I like wearing this a lot to like brand events here in LA because I really like the sweetness, girliness. Like it has very sweet girly vibes, and I feel like when I want to go to events and make friends and like meet new people, I really like to smell like this. Okay, next we have this one. This is, I don't know if it's like considered niche or like what this would be considered, but this is by a brand called Yves Rocher, and it's very, I think it's more known in the UK. They sent me this to make some UGC content, and I genuinely really liked and kept the bottle. When I say UGC content, I don't know if you guys know what UGC is, but you make content for the brand to post on their page, but you don't have to post it on your page. You guys never saw that content unless you follow them. You saw it on their page, but this is definitely very delicious. It smells like Chanel Chance straight up through and through. I don't own Chanel Chance because I have this volume of perfume, so I can't justify purchasing it. And then the amount of perfume I also get in PR, it's like, where are we gonna put it all? Where are we gonna put it all? But I love that I have this because I can have a Chanel Chance vibe in my collection, you know what I mean? And this is way more affordable than Chanel, by the way. But it's for me to order some pink perfume testing strip because I'm like, what else do I spray this on? Very Chanel Chance vibes. This is very luxurious. The bottle is beautiful. They did send me like, I think body wash and stuff that came with it, and everything was so pink, so pretty. If you like Chanel fragrances but you want to spend a little less. I have a perfume that I don't think it should even be sitting on my shelf. I need to store this forever and ever in my wedding box with my wedding dress because this is my wedding fragrance, and I preserved this bottle in a dark place since my husband and I started dating. This is the last of this bottle that I had from our dating life, and I saved this simply for whenever we would get married because I wanted to wear the fragrance that I wore when I met him, and I wanted it to be the bottle that I use, not like buy another one because I know I could just buy a new one. Story behind this, my husband and I were both wearing the exact same fragrance except like the male and the female version of it when we met. Like he was wearing Chanel Allure for men and I was wearing Chanel Allure for women, and we were both like, ooh, you smell so good, what is that? And like he was like, you smell so good, what is that? And we both said the same fragrance name. So it was very important to me to wear this for our wedding day, and I've kept this bottle and she's sitting in my collection, but I think we're going to put her away. If you've never smelled this smells amazing. It's very sexy, very like single girl vibes, by the way. Very single girl vibes. Like I used to wear this every single day. Like smells so good to this day. It brings back that nostalgia of us dating. Like I can't. Okay, we're gonna actually put this away in the wedding box. I have a wedding box with all our wedding things in it. This needs to go in there. Next I have this Victoria's Secret Heavenly Summer fragrance. I don't think this exists anymore. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I will try to link all these fragrances, as many as I can below, but I love this for summer. It's a very light, very summery fresh scent, and it's also very sexy at the same time because that's just what Victoria's Secret does best. Definitely a great summer scent if you can smell and get a hold of it. It has the prettiest packaging. It has like angel wings on the lid. I haven't used it that much lately, but I do need to use it again because I do like it, and I own the body spray that goes with it. And one thing I love about my Victoria's Secret scents is that I can basically take the body spray, the perfume, the lotion, and just lather myself with all of it, and you will literally smell delicious for days. Like I'm not even kidding you. Like you could not shower and smell good, but shower, please shower. And I will lather myself in the lotion. The next day I'll spray the body spray, spray the perfume. I will smell amazing until I'm ready to go to sleep again or ready to shower again, basically. Like buying the perfume, the body spray, and the lotion from Victoria's Secret because it just does something for me. But I do have my perfume combos that I like where it's like different lotion with a different body spray and a different perfume. If you guys want me to like do another video where I'm showing you guys my absolute favorite fragrance combinations to smell delicious, starting from like body wash that you use in the shower, deodorant, everything, like a routine plus like my favorite combinations of things, concoctions if you will, let me know. It's like the lip combo but like fragrance combos. Yeah, so many perfumes. It's like a store in here. Get to the second shelf. Can you believe that was only this bottom part? I already need a drink. My throat's dry. It didn't sound like that. Like I swear I love Stanley because I put ice in. Do you hear this? This has been going since this morning. The ice does not melt for days. We have Versace She Bright Crystal. She's that OG girl. She is perfect scent for like if you're in high school or in college and you need something every day to smell really good and fresh, but it's not overwhelming because you're around a lot of people and you just want to smell nice, but you just don't want it to be overpowering or too much. That's Bright Crystal in my opinion. They do have intense versions of this, really disgustingly too intense for the original Bright Crystal, but that's just me because I'm a little bit tummy sensitive sometimes with fragrances. Like certain male cologne, I want to vomit. Like I can't do it. Am I the only one? Like I can't. That's how I knew I was gonna marry my husband. I'm not just kidding. It was definitely a plus that he knew how to like pick cologne for himself, because some men just go with like whatever their friends are wearing, or like they just pick something that's popular that smells good on the shelf but maybe not on them. So it's like very attractive to me that he knows about pH balance, it on himself, and walks around the store and makes sure it works well with his body chemistry, and he's really good about that. And he's never worn a cologne where I feel like I need to throw up ever. Like even though he's tried new things and his own little cologne collection, give this video a thumbs up if you guys want to see Manny's cologne collection thing that he has. Him and I are very similar in these things. A lot of you guys don't know that about us, but we are both kind of very into being hygienic and like looking nice and stuff like this. Like we like this stuff, genuinely our hobby. So if you guys want to see Manny's cologne collection, we can go through and do a men's cologne collection, and you guys can get maybe some gift ideas for your boo. I don't know. Bright Crystal is that sweet, innocent type of scent, but with a bang. She has a bang for sure. And we get to Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. Half of her is gone. I love her. She's definitely my spring go-to scent. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, get my other Dior fragrance. We have my Miss Dior fragrance. This is like the upgraded Miss Dior Parfum, okay? I got this at their pop-up when they launched this last year at the end of the year. And let me tell you, this used to be my very go-to spring daytime type of like Miss Dior fragrance. It's now this one, and I'm really sad I got such a tiny little bottle because I use her so much. I need this size for this one. I do like Blooming Bouquet, but if you were to ask me which one's my favorite from all of my Miss Dior, it would have to be the new Perfume. Honestly, I just feel like this is so deliciously sexy. Like, it's basically reinvented original Miss Dior. The original Miss Dior did give a little bit of grandma vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I own the original Miss Dior. I much prefer Roses and Roses or Blooming Bouquet. That one was just a little bit too intensely musky for me, I feel like. Their reinvented Miss Dior is everything Miss Dior I would imagine the original Miss Dior to be. It's so like, it's girly and feminine, but so boss lady, like so sexy and like attention grabbing. It's a that girl fragrance. This is definitely in my top 5. I need to rate all my perfumes. That needs to be the next video, but I will also give you guys like my top 10, top 5, top 3. I'll just have to do a whole like fragrance series on my channel and give you guys the scoop on the fragrances. This is definitely in my top 5. This smells amazing, and if I had to pick one of them, it would be this one. But I will say Roses and Roses is very unique in her own way, okay? But if I pick between, like if I had to give up one of these two, I would give up Blooming Bouquet, hands down. We have Miss Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel, and I have always loved this. This was like my fragrance. This reminds me of 2019, I'm not gonna lie. This was my everyday fragrance in 2019. I think before I discovered Burberry Her, I think this was my Tanya fragrance, you know, my signature, my staple fragrance, and I really did love her for a long time. I haven't used her in a little while. Half of her is gone though, so you know I loved on her a lot. This would also be in a top 10 maybe. Like, this is such a good one. The original Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I think this one's just like a very staple coquette girl fragrance. Like, if you're a coquette girly, you love the bows and the frills and the pink, Daisy, you can't go wrong. This is a good everyday. Again, if you're in college, if you like work in maybe in an office, or like maybe a receptionist for a doctor, or I don't know, what have you, like you work behind a desk or something, this is a really good one because it's not too overpowering. You're not gonna dizzy the person next to you with it, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like a fragrance for an office needs to smell nice and cutesy, but you can't make everybody dizzy around you either. Like, it needs to be nice and light. Very much gives that. Marc Jacobs makes beautiful scents, as we know, are on that top for a reason. Marc Jacobs just has great fragrances. I would argue my favorite fragrance brands are like, I can't say yet, but my top one right now is, it starts with a D. We'll get into her later, but on my top 5 like fragrance brands, Marc Jacobs definitely up there, as well as Chanel and Burberry. If you want something also for like your teenage daughter, this is a really good one. Really good teenager scent as well, because it's not too like mature. It's definitely very fun and frilly and fresh and sweet at the same time. Tocca Giulietta, and this is my favorite Tocca fragrance. Tocca has quite a plethora of different fragrances. They sent me a sampler kit. You guys will see when I show you my minis. I have a bunch of them, like the little baby Toccas, and my favorite from those was the Tocca Giulietta. So they very kindly gifted me the Tocca Giulietta in the full size, and she gives me very summery vibes. Like, this makes me think of going to grab a matcha and going to like Home Goods. I don't know. It's very like intoxicating in the best way possible. She is very attention grabbing, but very light at the same time. I like the way this mixes with my body chemistry. It gives like an undernote of like, I don't know if it's pistachio or like almost like a nutty, but it's in a good way. Like, I don't know how to explain this too much, but I will say out of all the Toccas, in my opinion, this is the best one. If you're wondering, Giulietta spelled kind of funny, so I'm gonna give you a close-up. This is what the Giulietta, it's spelled with a G. We have yet another Burberry Her, but this is a smaller size. This is the one I usually throw in my purse, and she's almost gone. Girl, she's almost gone. We need to finish her up because yeah, we have the big giant one, so we gotta just use this up. We have a couple of finery fragrances. These are at Target. They're super affordable. You're on a budget or you have daughters, finery is a great pick. But also for yourself, if you want something that's not quite a body spray, you want a perfume, this is Perfume. These do have lasting power. So we have Flower Bed and we have Without a Trace. These are my two favorite ones. I do own Cherry. Cherry is so Delicious from Finery. It's like a red bottle. She's sitting with my other, she should be up here, but she's not up here. Anyway, up here I have like some of my darker bottles. You guys will see in a minute. But yes, I definitely recommend Finery. This one, Flower Bed, just smells like straight up peonies. She's fresh. She's like out of the shower, sweet floral as well. It's giving very much Marc Jacobs Chanel Chance vibes as well. This just smells really, really nice. And I mean, the bottle is so cute. It's pink. I mean, it looks beautiful sitting on your vanity as well. This one is a nude type of bottle, like the color, and this one's definitely more fresh linens, like kind of like you washed your laundry, like you did your laundry, girl. Your clothes is gonna smell nice with this, you know? So every time I think I want to declutter Gucci Guilty, I wear her for a day and I don't. There's something about Gucci Guilty that kind of like I can never get rid of her. I kind of forget about her, I'm not gonna lie. She kind of can be a little bit of it I overlook her. This is a strong boss girl fragrance. Like, you definitely wear the meeting or the interview, you know what I mean? Like, it gives like, you know what you want energy. The it girl that, you know, the girl that owns the business would wear this. So it just makes me think of like dreams, like dreaming big. So I wear her for a day and I change my mind about decluttering her. If I don't start wearing her soon, she might go on the chopping block. I have my 2 Chloe fragrances that I've cleaned with toothpaste like multiple times because these tarnish so bad. So I will say that fragrances smell incredible. The bottles are flawed. I understand that they're made of real metal and that's why it does that, because it's an expensive bottle, but I don't know, because none of my other expensive bottles tarnish like this, and I'm pretty much okay with like a less expensive metal as long as they don't tarnish, you know? These smell delicious. This is the original. It smells very pretty is the best way to describe it. Think of like Freddie My Love wearing this, you know what I mean? Love Freddie My Love. She's just such a classic girly girl and I will always forever love her content, and this makes me think of her. I feel like this is what she smells like. This one is more of a florally vibe, and I mean, same difference. I mean, I feel like I could smell this on Freddie as well, but this is definitely very chic, very classic, very like girl that wears tweed and knee-high boots, and like it reminds me of that era as well, because I would wear these a lot during that era. I feel like fragrances have that ability to transport you and make you feel like a different character almost. So I don't know, that's why I describe scents like this. I forget how passionate I am about perfumes until I make this video again, and I'm like, why don't I make more content about perfumes? I don't understand. I don't get it. So we have one I discovered right when I moved to LA. This is Prada Paradox. This smells delicious. Need I say more? I feel like everyone knows this smells great. Only thing is, this liquid used to be pink, now it's yellow, but it still smells nice. The scent is still there. This is a beautiful girly scent. It's not too strong. It's fresh. It pulls people in. I've definitely gotten compliments on this one out in public, on the streets, at events. People always love the way that this smells whenever I wear it. So like that signature scent potential, I feel like she's not something you grab for just one occasion. She's definitely something you grab every day for every occasion. She's definitely that girl you could wear to any and everything. This could be your signature scent. I feel like this does have that vibe, so highly recommend. She's definitely in the top 10. Moving along, I'm gonna move you guys upwards because I have another organizer up here with more fragrances. Okay, little shrimp down here. So these are the next perfumes. I have them in this organizer. This organizer is from Temu. I realized I didn't give you guys much info on the organizers. This organizer is from Temu. This one right here, this is Home Goods. I found her. She was a little expensive for an organizer, like almost $40, but well worth it. She's some thick acrylic girl. She's thickums and she's beautiful. She looks luxurious, so I got her. Some things are worth investing in, but this right here is from Temu and it looks amazing, and it's gold, and you could totally display all your perfumes in here. Nobody's as crazy and owns like 100 fragrances like me. Like, you could definitely display all your perfumes on one of these. So let's go ahead and go through these babies. I have a lot of YSL here. You're probably like, girl, why do you own so much YSL? Because I'm on their PR list, so I have a lot of it, and I've given away a lot of bottles. So it's like, this isn't even everything they send, but I've kept some that are my favorite. They're different. I only have a big and small in the one that I really love. I might have 2 of the intense. I don't know. Let's find out. Well, I feel like we should start with the original YSL Libre. This one was actually not gifted to me from YSL. My husband gifted this to me for an anniversary. This is the original YSL Libre. As you can see, she's nearly gone. She's loved and adored. This is a go-to scent for me for nighttime, for events. Really like her for social gatherings. I always get a lot of compliments on her. I don't feel like I need to go on a lot about YSL Libre. Most of us have smelled this. Most of us know the hype. It has something different about it. I can't quite pinpoint it, but it definitely separates itself from my other fragrances, if that makes sense. With owning so much fragrance, sometimes things start to smell the same. This could never smell like anything else in my opinion. This scent is just so, it's just too unique. Original YSL Libre will forever be my favorite. It is pronounced Libre, by the way. I do know that from like the emails I get in PR, they tell you how to pronounce it. So it is pronounced Libre, but it's spelled Libre. We do have this one. It smells honestly the same to me. It might be just like a little stronger, but I'm also probably like I'm high now. Like I've smelled so much perfume. So I'm gonna spray it. Yeah, she's giving the same but more intense. Is that what it is, or what's the difference? Eau de Perfume. I think it might be the same, just repackaged. I truly don't know, but the packaging's cool. It has like these gold veins. Super pretty. These two, and this one is Libre Flowers and Flames. This one is Libre Intense. So that was not Libre Intense. I don't know what that was. Libre Intense is like warmer orange, and Flowers and Flames, it's like not as warm, but it's like a darker fluid. Flowers and Flames honestly just has more floral tones to it. It smells more florally. It's just very floral. It's sweeter. I feel like Flowers and Flames is a sweeter floral version of Libre. I personally love Flowers and Flames, to be honest. We have the Intense, which is, it's a Libre but just stronger. Yeah, it's just Libre but stronger. You definitely wear this for nighttime. We have this like huge bottle of Libre Flowers and Flames, and I'm absolutely not mad at this because I love the floral tones in the Libre Flowers and Flames. Love that. Newest Libre. So this is Libre La Nuit. No fucking idea. As I warned you at the beginning, we're gonna be mispronouncing a lot of things. Man, trying to pronounce that made me thirsty, so. Okay, this one just gives sweet Libre, but no floral tones. So hopefully Am I helping you know the difference here? I don't really know. Yeah, it just gives Libre but sweet and no floral notes. So if you're not into the florals but you just want a sweeter version of Libre, that's your girl. Ugh, every time sirens sound, I'm like, can y'all please stop committing crimes? For a second so I can film. Just kidding, just kidding. You know, out of touch influencer wanting the world to stop so she can record her video. Next we have Mon Paris Intense. Do like this, but I will say Mon Paris original is so much better. I just ran out of here and I haven't repurchased her because do you see how much perfume I own? Like, we don't need to be buying perfume, but I do prefer YSL Mon Paris original. The Intense is nice though. I mean, it smells nice. I used to use this a lot for girls' night back when I lived in Texas and I had like my girlfriends that would do girls' nights. I don't really do girls' nights in LA. It's not a thing here. My girls' nights, girls' days are like events. So I should start wearing this to events. This was one of the first things that YSL sent in PR. This was their Black Opium, and for whatever reason, this does not smell the way I remember Black Opium smelling. Black Opium used to be my favorite girls' night out scent when I was single. This still smells nice, but it smells different. I don't know if it's reformulated. I don't know what happened, but it still smells nice. Finery Mysterious Nomad. Finery did send me a huge box of a lot of their fragrances. I gifted the ones that weren't up to my speed. I kept the ones that were. So you guys can see that, you know, I would have a lot more Finery. Probably should have kept them to do videos and reviews, but I kept the ones that count and it's the ones I like. So we're gonna start using the Prada bag to spray. Prada sent me their new banana bomb, so that's what that bag is. I ate all the candy, it's gone. So
Yeah, full bag.
They were good. I love banana flavored candy is my favorite. Like banana Laffy Taffies, yes.
You're like, grab one, and it was a big ass bag. That was yesterday.
This is just giving very winter. I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy this in the fall, especially the color of the bottle, how it's brown. When fall rolls around, you guys, I just want brown. Like, that's why I got a brown Neverfull, because I got her around the fall time. So I just love brown. Brown and pink is super gorgeous to me. Love how warm and like fall vibes this gives me. This reminds me of like cozy sweaters and like leaves falling and, you know, stuff that doesn't happen in LA. So we're gonna make it happen with perfume. Just kidding, they probably do somewhere. Just not in the city, that's for sure. We have 3 Maison Margiela. Is that how you say that? I call them replica fragrances. They're by Maison Margiela, Lord knows, okay? I told you, I warned you. My first language is Spanish. I don't know how to pronounce anything. So here are my 3 ones that I have. We have By the Fireplace. Again, Fall Around the Corner. She's gonna be that girl. I already have layered her with YSL Libre. Smells incredible. I love layering my Replica fragrances because these give like a place. Layering another on top, the sultry sexiness. I don't know how to explain it, but I like layering these a lot. This definitely gives me like woodsy, like s'mores, like my fireplace from Texas going off that we never fixed. A fireplace going off. I don't know. This definitely gives those vibes. I mean, what it says on here, how they describe it is exactly what it is. I have On a Date. This is my favorite to layer with Miss Dior or any floral because this does have floral notes. It even says here grapes and roses. So definitely winery vibes with this one. And then we have Never Ending Summer. This seriously reminds me of Malibu. Like it just smells like the breeze from the ocean in a way. It has like very fresh notes in it. So that's everything that's on this thing right here. I'm tired of tippy toeing, so we're gonna move you guys down and move over there. We have mated to the other side. So we have this right here, my infamous acrylic organizer with my perfumes. This has gone viral like I don't know how many times on Instagram Reels. Coffee break. These are not organized in any particular way. I feel like I just try to make it look nice. We have a couple of Paris Hilton fragrances. They are these beautiful dresses. My mom gifted me these, and so these have sentimental value and I love them. She said these reminded her of me because of how glamorous and they are, you know, and they're pink and they're gold, like my favorite colors. And these actually smell really nice. This one is in Rose Rush and this one's, I believe, the floral one. Hold on. Yeah, it's a very, very, very sweet, sweet, sweet floral, and it's really strong. Like if you like strong, like you want people to smell you, people will smell you, girl. These are Perfume. By the way, I'm not saying if they're all Perfume or Toilette, but I'm more so describing the scents and like how much I personally use and like them. Okay, this one's definitely like a softer, warmer type of scent. It's giving very much like clean girl, I guess. It's not like too strong, it's not too sweet. I use my fair share of this one. It's my favorite one. This one's also a really good one, but honestly, the bottles are like decor to me, so even if I didn't use them, I would still just display them. They're just too pretty. A new favorite. We have a new favorite. This is Flower Bomb Extreme by Viktor Rolf. I like the original Flower Bomb quite a bit. This one for sure has to be up there because I wear this so much. This is just like a much sweeter Flower Bomb. Like the original Flower Bomb is not sweet like this. This is just cotton candy but Flower Bomb, if you've ever smelled Flower Bomb. And I don't know, this layers well with Sol de Janeiro 68, which I showed you guys earlier. It layers well with most of the body lotions and like sweet scents that I like to wear. I like very cotton candy scents, very bakery type of thing. I really like to smell like you could take a bite, so definitely gives that. And if you have not smelled this, trust, this will be your next girly scent. I have Gucci Bloom, and this one, she is floral, girl. If you like floral, you ran through a field of wildflowers, okay? Because this is exactly what this gives. Gives like a sunny summer day. It gives picnic. Very that, very that. I have the original Miss Dior Eau de Toilette. I've already told you guys how I feel about this. Not my super favorite, but the bottle's pretty, so I keep it there. I have Bare Rose by Victoria's Secret. This bottle is really cute. I love how it's like, I don't know, like a bulb. Could y'all stop using your motorcycles? I'm filming.
Oh, that's what it is?
I don't know what it is. Someone's revving up an engine or something. Like, how dare you? Rude. Ugh, this smells so good. This smells like sweet wine is the best way I can describe this one. We have my favorite, my Burberry blush. This smells so good. Love this. This is a favorite. It's not like my top favorite, but this is up there as well. And this one just smells, I don't even want to spray it to smell it, but this smells very, very sweet. It gives like Starburst, but not body spray. Like gives like Starburst but mature Starburst. I don't really know, but it smells very luxurious and sweet. This is basically gone. It hurt me to spray that just to smell it because I feel like I'm literally holding on to this for as long as possible and like trying to preserve it, but I just need to buy another one because I really like it. We have just the original My Burberry. Clearly I don't love this one as much, but this still smells very good. It's very, it just definitely doesn't have like the sweet notes that I like. It's just very like very serious. This is a serious one. It smells good, but it's a serious one. It's my favorite, my new signature fragrance, my new Tanya fragrance, if you will. Me in a bottle. She is Dolce & Gabbana. She is I can't. I don't know. She has some notes of patchouli in there. I don't really understand what it is. You spray it on a piece of paper, it's like, what? This smells like furniture cleaner. But then when I sprayed it on myself and walked around the store, it smelled so nice. Like it gives like orange creamsicle in the best way possible. It's just very, very, very like sweet, but very like high end, like very luxurious. It smells expensive for sure. I always end up catching it, like that someone's wearing this. It's happened like twice already. I'm like, are you wearing Dolce & Gabbana? They're like, yeah. I'm like, girl, you smell expensive. I don't know what it is about this that I'm so hooked. I am so hooked on this. Just don't judge it based off of this first spray. Go put it on, let it sit a little bit, walk around and smell it. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's intoxicating. Like, I feel like this is like that seductive, sweet, intoxicating scent that I love. If I had to choose one one and get rid of the rest, that's what I would choose. I have Victoria's Secret Tease Cocoa Soiree.
You're saying time.
Like a party, you know what I mean? Soiree. I know what the word means. I'm not dumb. I can't say it, okay? I don't know why. I think I need a drink. Sweet chocolate in a bottle. Like this smells straight up chocolate when you put your nose up to it. It smells really, really, really nice if you like that kind of scent. I don't know. I personally love it. This is very sweet. When it's on your skin, it's not as chocolatey as it smells like coming out of the bottle. At least on me, it definitely pulls a lot more, like just a warm sweetness, I guess. But this definitely is something I reach for more in the winter time. I have Miss Original Prada Candy. She gives a little bit of stripper vibes in a good way. Expensive stripper vibes. This is the sweetest of the sweets that you'll ever wear. In my opinion, this reminds me of high school because this is what I wore every day in high school. I think someone gifted it to me for Christmas. It was like a tiny bottle, like a tiny version of this. But this is so strong. This is so strong. It lasted me my entire year of high school because I would spray such a tiny amount and tap it. Just treasure it and savor it. I knew it was expensive, so I didn't want to use it all up. I couldn't afford to repurchase it at the time. Very, very lightly using it, and it lasted me the entire year. And I don't think I repurchased this ever until I bought this bottle. I think I used up that bottle and I might have repurchased it one time because I think I also wore this in college, like the first semester of college. I basically did not buy this again for a good while until I had my house in Texas, basically. So, but yes, this smells incredibly sweet. Like if you love that very intoxicating sweet. It has a hint of sexy because it's Prada. You know what I mean? It's Prada or nada. But yeah, we have the one that I got into right after college or during college at some point, but it was the Prada Floral. I ended up switching over to this because at the time it was more my vibe with the floral notes. This is very floral, very fresh scent, like it's very fresh smelling. I will say that I don't feel like this lasts as long as the Prada Candy. Prada Candy stays, like my entire wardrobe smelled like it for ages. Like that was the me scent. Like, what does Tanya smell like? That was it. It would just stay on forever, like forever. But this one definitely, I don't feel like it has as long of a lasting power. It does have lasting power, it's just not as much as the Prada Candy. In my opinion, it's a prettier bottle because I like baby pink now. But if you guys remember from my Juicy Daily days, hot pink and gold was my jam. I wanted hot pink and gold and cheetah print everything at the time. My husband's favorite on me, this is Viktor and Rolf Bonbons, and it's the shape of a bow. This does smell very, very sexy. Can't talk. It smells very sexy. It for sure has a hint of vanilla in it. Yeah, it's very vanilla-y, but very sexy at the same time. If you like vanilla, might not even have vanilla, but for whatever reason, I don't know, I smell vanilla when I smell this. I have Victoria's Secret Bombshell and Bloom. Bombshell is one of probably my favorite scent at Victoria's Secret. I used to love strawberries and champagne, but that's body spray. But when we're talking perfume, like the ones that come in perfume from Victoria's Secret's original line, it's definitely Bombshell. I do like teas, but I feel like I like Bombshell slightly better. This one is basically just a florally, it's just a floral lighter version of the original Bombshell, to be honest. I still prefer original Bombshell to this, and I don't even know if they have this anymore. I have a Kayali Bougie Marshmallow. I had to have her when people were describing what this smells like. I'm like, that's right up my alley. See, I've used her up quite a bit. She smells really nice. Actually, I put this on my wish list around holidays, and Hubs got me this for Christmas. It just smells very good. I really like this. I really like I would like to try more Kayali. This is the only Kayali I've ever owned or ever tried or smell, but this has given me such a positive experience that I really want to try Kayali's other things now, especially that pistachio one everyone talks about. We need to get our hands on that one. Next we have Victoria's Secret Bombshell Seduction. It smells a lot closer to original Bombshell because it doesn't have floral notes. It's just like a stronger Bombshell. I like this one over the original Bombshell because when it comes to perfume, I don't want it to be body spray. I want it to be perfume, and this gives that intensity that perfume gives. I have the original Flower Bomb by Viktor & Rolf. This is a newer bottle that I received in PR from them. I did use up all my smaller bottle that I had that I purchased in the past, and this is gonna be in the top 10 always. This is just a staple, but I will say with this new one that released, the Extreme, I think this one's like knocked this one down for sure because this one is now my new favorite. I don't really like this one. Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. I have not used this one much, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It smells nice. I mean, I think I've smelled too much perfume. I think you have to go in and smell the difference between these. I don't really want to tell you guys anything because I don't have that much experience with this one, so I'm just not going to talk about it until I do. My goal is to test this out more. I did get this not that long ago. I have my two Ariana Grande ones that I keep because the packaging and the little pom-poms. I don't use this one way more. I love the way this one smells. I think this is sweet like candy or something. Couldn't tell you, but this one definitely is more up my alley. This one, like, I don't know the difference anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't remember the names anymore. I used to know them by memory, but I haven't used them in a little while. I'm not even gonna lie, but I do know I use this one more than this one. I have Gucci Guilty, and this is the Pour Femme, but I have used this one quite a bit, as you can see. A go-to in 2022. I would wear this every single day for a solid like half a year, and this smells nice. It's a very like sophisticated, it smells expensive and it smells girly and feminine. I really like stuff that smells really feminine like this, so I did have my fair time with this one, and I want to go back to using her again because I miss her. I miss her. Brand new one I got from Flower Nose. I don't even know what she smells like. I haven't used her, not gonna lie, I haven't used her, so let's spray her. Flower Nose Angel Collection Perfume. Maria's Anthem is the name of it. I'm gonna use the other hand because I haven't sprayed it much on this one. Honestly, I don't know. Is this toilette? It's a little, it just says perfume. I'm not sure what this is made with. It's alcohol or oil. It smells very alcohol-y. There it goes. It's settling in. When something's toilette, when you first spray it, you get a big whiff of the alcohol. Like, I had to let it set in. Okay, it's very warm. It's not too sweet. It's very feminine but warm, and it's not like a sweet scent at all. It's soft. It's a very soft, I can see why it's called Angel, because it's very soft. Not very sweet, but it's very warm and girly. Another one that's in the top, it's this Love Shack Fancy. I swear I tried to not love this. So I went and started smelled this. I was like, I don't get the hype. Went to visit one of my friends, my friend Brittany. She had like all of them. I wore, like, I sprayed them all on my arm. I was like, actually they smell kind of nice. And then I ended up wearing this one for literally the entire time I was there. I went and bought it as soon as possible. It smells so good on me. Perfume smell on paper versus on your body with your pH is a whole different thing. So you have to smell things for yourself. This baby lasts. The lasting power on this honestly is what really pleasantly surprised me. It's like a very sweet cotton candy floral. Yeah, it does give cotton candy for sure. I'm like, I know I'm describing a lot of scents that way, but I think we have a pattern here of the things I love, so that's why. But cannot pinpoint, because I have a lot of floral and sweet scents in my collection, but I have to just say this is unique. Like, this doesn't, I don't have anything in my collection that smells anything remotely like this. I think that's why I like it, because I know I own quite the collection. So when I find something that's different and unique but smells so good and so like addictive is the right word. This is addictive to smell. When I get a whiff of this or I smell myself, I'm like, like, oh my god, you know, like that's how I feel about this. This one's definitely in the top. You have to smell this one. We do have Ariana Grande's Mod Pink, Mod Blush. I really wish I got the white one, and I think I still want the white one because a girl in the elevator was wearing that one time, and I was like, girl, what is that? And she's like, oh, I do. And why didn't I give her my contact information? Like, I was so shy. She's like, I do PR for Ariana Grande fragrances, and I'm like, oh wow, well that smells really nice. And then I just didn't say anything else. Like, I just froze. I was shy. So, but anyway, I really do love Mod Blush, but I think Mod Vanilla is it Mod Vanilla? The white one? I think that one's more up my alley with the things I like. This one, honestly, Like, I like the way it smells, but it's not anything that I feel like is so different from other things. Like, it smells a lot like Sol de Janeiro mixed with like Misty or Blooming Bouquet. Like, if you combine those two, they would give you this. It's like very floral, but very, very intoxicatingly sweet. It's not anything that I feel like stands out over everything else. I feel like it's nice and I wear it. It's definitely not unique, if you know what I mean. Honestly, this is so clunky, but it's so cute. Like, I love these like modern shapes. You guys already know. This one I really, really, really loved forever. This is the Pink Cloud by Ariana Grande. I don't know if that's the proper name, but I call it the Pink Cloud. And you can take off the bottom and it looks like this if you don't like how clunky this is. I personally love the clouds. It smells so good. So this is basically straight up candy energy. This gives like pink starburst vibes. Dropping stuff. Very similar to Mod Blush, honestly. Work very well together. So you could layer those two. Mod Blush and this Pink Cloud one, really great teenager perfumes, by the way. I have my girl Gabby's scent. This is Beautiful Mess by Gabby DiMartino. This is another one of those fragrances that would be in my top 10 just because how unique it is. Similar vibes, and it makes sense why I love this one so much. The biggest difference is this one is very like much sweeter than this one. This one is sweet, but this one still gives like musky, sexy type of vibes. This one is just sweet. It smells like an orange creamsicle, literally, or like it smells like a pastry at a bakery. Like, it's just that strong that it's like a whiff of pastry. Like, has lasting power. Like, this fragrance never goes away. It's just very, very, very potent. Next we have Victoria's Secret Tease Sugar Floor. So good. This smells like sweet spun cotton candy. Jolly Ranchers, Starburst, just like a concoction of all the candy mixed together. So here, you guys are gonna wonder what this is. This is a Gucci Bloom oil, so this doesn't count. It's oil. Layering these two, heavenly. Sabrina Carpenter's fragrance. Looks like a chocolate bar. I found this at a Ross randomly. Smells like s'mores. It smells like burnt marshmallows. If you like that kind of stuff, that's what this smells like. I have these two sitting on my island, so I wanted to show you guys. We have the Moschino Pink Bear. This smells like literal bubble gum. You like Hubba Bubba bubble gum, that's what this smells like. This is a new favorite. This is by Mugler, and this is the Angel Nova fragrance. This smells so delicious. I do get a ton of compliments when I wear this. In the elevator the other day, and a random guy was like, "You smell really nice," and it was this. Manny just heard that. He's like, yeah, this smells nice. This is on another level. People say they love Mugler. I didn't really understand because I'm not into the purple one very much. But when they came out with this, I was like, okay, they know what they're doing. Maybe that's not my vibe. It definitely goes well with someone's pH, not mine. But this right here, amazing. This smells like expensive, rich girl, but sweet. Oh, you thought that was everything. More. So I have a drawer where I keep more like fragrances that maybe don't match the display, and they're just fragrances I still really like that I still wear and I don't want to get rid of and I still think of. 5 cents. These were sent to me not long ago, and I have to admit that I was pleasantly surprised with these because they smell so delicious. Life of the Party smells like Sol de Janeiro. This one right here has very vanilla vibes, but very, very sweet. These are super long lasting. I've been wearing these the last like 3 weeks or so, and I will wear these for like a random errand day or like gym. I like to test stuff out when I'm doing normal things because I feel like obviously like you want to know if this lasts throughout a gym day, or like if you go outside and sweat, if it lasts. These last, girlfriend. These last, and these are definitely more affordable. Pacifica is a super clean brand without all kinds of stuff, as you guys know. If you're looking for a clean scent, a clean fragrance, check out Pacifica. These are so good. The Island Vanilla is my favorite. You guys will see I put a dent in it. I really like Island Vanilla. This is the most intoxicating vanilla scent I've ever smelled, to be honest. It's very strong vanilla. And then we have Passion Fruit. This is definitely a lot more fruity. These are Perfume, so they're meant to last. Very like mango peach Bellini vibes. This does have my name engraved on it from an event. I have this Barbie one. This smells like straight up grapes. Very unique. You guys will notice the ones I keep is because they're different than other things I have. Noise, and I keep this one as like my perfume I use when I don't want to use Burberry Her because I don't want to use it up. And this smells a lot like Burberry Her. Very much that vibe, but not exact. But it's very sweet. It layers well also with Sol de Janeiro 68. So if you like Sol de Janeiro 68, you'll like how this smells. This is the fragrance in 12 o'clock. Okay, that is everything for my full-size bottle of perfumes. I'm not gonna get into body sprays or lotions because we'd be here forever. We'll do a separate video for that. I am gonna share with you guys all of my mini perfumes. Hey, I pulled all of my baby perfumes. I keep them in this cute little bow tray. I don't have that many perfumes, but we'll go through them. I have a lot of the Tocca perfumes. We have Tocca Florena. I did keep only the Tocca ones I actually like. We have Tocca Lucia, Cleopatra. I really liked Cleopatra as well. You guys know Julietta is my favorite. I have Julietta right here. Julietta and Cleopatra are my favorite Tocca ones. We have a baby flower bomb. We have a baby Lancome de Belle. Don't freaking know. La SVBL. Girls, I don't know. I know that it's a name like that. This smells really good. It's very out of the shower type of scent. Very fresh and clean. We have a couple of Dior ones. Baby Dior ones. This is Ambre Nui. I hope it's entertaining just to try to hear me pronounce these. Au Noir. I do know how to say this one. Au Noir. One of these smells good, one of these sucks. I don't remember which one. This Carolina Herrera little heel one. I don't know. It smells good, but it's not that monumental to make me buy the full-size bottle. I do have the little one of the original. Love this. We have this that smells like pickles. This is Ariana Grande Thank You Next. Smells like a jar of pickles. Can't unsmell it. We have Oscar de la Renta. That sounded so Mexican. Finally something I can pronounce. Aquí tenemos Oscar de la Renta. That Salma Hayek sound. Oscar de la Renta fragrances. Pink smells good, but the white smells better in my opinion. You can find these at like Ross and TJ Maxx and stuff, so you can't go wrong with either one. I think this one's a little sweeter than this one. That's why I like it a little more, but that's just my personal preference because they both smell really delicious. Really pleasantly, I'm surprised by how much I like these, and the packaging is gorgeous. I do need full-size bottles of these. It's super pretty. Own the lotion for the pink one, and I love. We have these two Aroma 360 perfumes. This is actually very well-known brand for creating the scents that are in your hotel rooms, and I'm due to go into the store to get a thingy for like my entire house, like to make my entire place smell. They do have these little baby perfumes, and these smell the best from all the ones and they have in my opinion. This is pearl and this one is copper, and they have like a silver and like a gold, but these two are the best ones. The other ones are a little too like dark and like they're they're more masculine in my opinion, but these are unisex fragrances, so I mean, it's up to you. I like very light, girly, feminine scents. Some people, their pH works better with a lot more masculine scent. It doesn't matter if you're a girl. Some of us do smell like better with cologne, honestly. Some colognes smell better. Fragrances are universal. Like any gender can wear them. Just depends what your pH balance works well with. So if you find that sweet, light, and florals don't work well with you, maybe try some colognes because that might be up your alley. Alright guys, that was my entire perfume collection. I feel like we've been here forever, so I'm not gonna give you a super long outro. I'm just gonna tell you guys thank you for being here if you stayed until the end. Leave me some little emojis that you're seeing on the screen here. Alright, I love you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye!